This first week, we started to read from Genesis 1 through Leviticus 4:26. And we started by watching God create the universe out of nothing and establishing the crown of his creation, humankind, the image of God. How incredible that is. But it doesn't take long. At the third chapter, we see God's image, the humans, rebelling against him and eating of the forbidden fruit. And sin takes hold of humanity and spirals them out of control as we see the first murder take place. Just the next chapter, the second generation, their kids. And over the next 2,000 years, humans continue to challenge God on all sorts of parts. So much so that God's heart breaks and he has to flood the world to cleanse it. Following that, we think that we have a new start, but people challenge God pretty quickly again. And so God chooses one people, Abraham and his descendants, to be the blessing to the whole world. And we see this pattern starting to emerge where God blesses a people and then they take that blessing and turn it onto a curse back onto him and themselves. And then they suffer the results of that curse before again returning to God and seeking his blessings again. And God, all ready and anxious to deliver those blessings back to them. This pattern repeats and really gets established as we see Moses coming in and leading God's people out of Egypt, out of slavery, back to the promised land where God has them. And we see, actually, they haven't got the promised land yet, but they are in the wilderness as we see God establishing them as a new nation. That is what we will experience this next week, really more completely, as we read from Leviticus 4:27 through Deuteronomy 28:14. I want you to follow and see how God establishes these new people as his nation, and how, well, they continue to rebel against him. And they're not making very good partners. And I think there's a lot of lessons we can learn and try to better partner with God. God bless as you read this week.